percentage study material explanation for the campus placement. Already 18 questions are over. So before going to see this video, first you go through that videos and try to understand the concept. For the better command, practice the material. Now question number 19. In a gaming event, 75% of the registered participants actually turned up. So generally some students are registered for the game, but don't turn up all the students, all the registered. Only some will turn up for the participation. So in the registered students, only 75% of the registered candidates turn up only for the participation. But out of these 2% were declared unfit for the participation. For the attended participant, 2% are unfit for the participation. Okay, the winner defeated 9,261 participants, which are 75% of the total valid participation. So this is very, very important clue it is. So here, winner defeated how many candidates here? 9,261 participants. Winner defeated. Okay, now he win with 9,261 candidates. That is the meaning of it. It is 9,261 is 75% of the valid participation. Valid participation. The clue 75% value is 9,261. That is the first clue. 75% value 9,261 it is. So calculate 100% value. If you calculate 100% value, what you got? So participated valid candidates you got. Participated valid candidates totally got. 75% is 9,261. What about 100% value? More by less. 100 by 75. So what you do? 100 by 75 into 9,261. So 25 3s, 25 4s gets cancelled. Again cancel with a 3. 3 3 0 3 3 8 24, 3 7 25. By multiplying these two, we get 12,348 it is. That is the valid participants. Valid participants are only 98%. 2% are unfit. Valid participants are only 98%. Why? In the total participant, 2% are unfit it is given. Only valid participants are 98%. So this value is equal to 98%. So 98% value is 12,348. Okay, that is the valid participant. Now what is the total participants? Again 100% you have to calculate. So what is 100% value? Again 100 by 98. 100 by 98 into 12,348. By cancellation you get 12,600. These are the total participants. Total participant. But how many registered candidates are participated? Only 75. How many candidates are turned up? Only 75% are turned up. That 75% is equal to again 12,600. 12,600. Okay, 12,600, 75%. Now what is the total registered means? Again 100% you have to calculate. So 100 by 75 into 100 by 75 means 4 by 3 into 12,600. By cancellation you get 16,800. That is the total number of candidates registered for the gaming event it is. So very carefully you have to do it by applying the given clues it is. Understood all of you? Now we'll go for next question. Question number 20. What is question number 20 here? In a test, a Mercy could answer 70% C plus questions. Very important. 70% C plus questions, 40% C questions, 60% Java questions correctly. So a test is conducted for the interview. So in the interview, a candidate got 70% in C plus, 40% in C questions, and 60% in Java questions correctly. The test had a total of 75 questions. So 10 from C plus plus, 30 from C, 35 from Java. Total 75. 10 plus 30 plus 35. Total 75 questions. a minimum of 60% in aggregate was required to be considered for interview. So in the examination, if a candidate got 60%, then only he will qualify for the interview. It is 60% for the interview. Now the G could not clear the test. He does not qualify and was shortlisted or not shortlisted for interview. So does not qualify means not shortlisted for the interview. Find how much marks did the Messi miss the interview call. Definitely miss the interview call. Okay, so why means he does not qualify. But with how many marks he missed the interview, given that you have to calculate. Given that each question was of 1 mark and there was no negative marking for. So very simple by observing the data here. How many marks he got? C plus 70% he got. 70%. But how many C plus questions? 10 questions are there. But he got 70%. 70 plus 70% of 10. But in C he got 40%. 40% of C 30 questions are there. On C language 30 questions are there. So he got only 40%. So 40% of 30. But in Java he got 60%. In Java 35 questions are there. 60% of 35. By calculating this, 70% of 10 is 7. So it is 12. It is how much its value? 60 by 100. 60 by 100 into 35. 1 0 gets cancelled again. Now 2 points, 2 3s, 5 7. 7 3 is 21. 21. What is total he got now? So 20, 30, 40 marks he got. 40 marks he got. But what is the qualifying marks in the interview? Aggregate 60%. So total 75 questions. In that 75, 60% he will get. Then only he will qualify for the interview. So what is the qualifying marks? 60% of 75. What is 60% of 75? If we calculate, you get 45 marks. So qualifying marks are 45. But he got how many marks here? 40 marks. Qualifying marks are 45. So he disqualified. With how many marks he disqualified? With how many marks he missed the interview? With 5 marks it is. That is the answer. He missed the interview with 5 marks it is. Understood all of you? Try to practice the material. The remaining questions I will discuss in the next video. Thank you to all of you.